low card. I don't know why. Now it's going off. There's not anything close to it. Is it this? No. See? Well, might as well set this up here. Might as well see if this will fall over, right? It is just, at least it's just recording. Yeah, so maybe I'll pick up every now and again. But
now we're getting to.
It's just non-stop. I'm gonna grab another camera.
Interesting.
I think. At least then we have this. Yep, that's perfect. I don't want like
Lift
it up just a tad. It's like perfect if it was just like, nope. It needs to be. I'm not touching. It needs like to be like something like to lift it up.
Not quick.
I don't know why this is going off. It's having a moment. I need a thing.
What do you need?
I wonder if I can just stack this because I'm not going to use it anyways. And yeah, that's perfect. It's at least catching some of it. No. Yep, that would catch it at least falling because you can catch the ledge right there. As I drop the thing, it's because it turned off, so I didn't press it to do its thing. There. See, and that thing's still going off.
Yeah.
And there's me. Nope.
It's not the recorder, is it?
No, because we tried the recorder.
That's right.
It's like a steady green. Nope. Something. I'm going underneath here again. What is underneath here? Record the bed sheet here.
Maybe it's a vortex.
I don't know. There's a something turned on underneath here now.
How's it going?
Because it's a steady green, like yellow. But it's like sometimes there's nothing on. Remember, it's like there's faucets and stuff underneath here.
Yeah.
Like, look at it.
Oh, sure.
You can see.
Yeah, big time.
Like.
Pretty steady, too.
Yeah, and it wasn't like that earlier. It was more like that. Like, parts of it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Crawling over the floor. The gross floor. I don't like how the floors are gross. But maybe they're fairly clean. Maybe it's just the floor is
the only thing I think of, there's something
there
in
must
the room
have
below
to be
it's
something.
going on. Light or something.
See, there has to be. I wonder what's underneath here. You can't. It would have to be this room. It would be 246.
Right.
We should ask if somebody's using room 246.
Wouldn't hurt to find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ask.
Or at least the room below 346.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask if there were anybody taking the room underneath.
setting?
Not at the moment.
Yes. It's 2:16 and it is being used.
Oh, okay.
So I went to try and find out
Mm-hmm.
if there's who's underneath us. It's a debunky thing. I have to pee. Because there's a bathroom.
Yeah.
Everyone can use. That thing going off.
Nothing yet.
I almost wanted to walk by that room to see if it's being used, but I was like, that's rude. At least that makes sense that maybe that's why it's going off.
Yeah.
Well, if you went under the bed and didn't set it off, I don't know if anyone...
It was recently, okay. I'll even do it now. So sometimes this will go off. Like even right now, like look at it. So this wall will go off to here. It won't always go off either. So we don't know what's under in this wall. But it won't go off in this wall very much. Well, now it will. See, like it won't go off as much as in this wall as it does on this wall.
Right.
Then this was going off on here, but then sometimes when I would go underneath here it would go off, but not all the time. Like right now it's going off, meaning somebody is using something underneath us, but this is not all the case, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know what it is. It's hard to say now because I can't say it's paranormal because now there's somebody underneath us. So, they really wanted us to come Memorial Day week because they closed off this whole area. Nobody was not allowed to even come here.
Really?
Yep. And they didn't tell me specifically that. And like, I was gone that weekend, so I couldn't go. But maybe next time I'll make it for Memorial Day because I'm already home later in the afternoon anyway, so I can just go from MissCon to Chico. So it also didn't help that I had a meeting that evening, and so it was like I couldn't next time. Because then we would have had full range with no one in here.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and it's hard when people are in here. Because we're going to get sound from the pool. It's hot in here, so we do need the window open, or else we will also become the ghost of this room. Which they gave us this.
Oh, nice.
So right now we've been just kind of like letting the thing do, it doesn't like being recorded. We've noticed that. See, I don't think it's always that, because every time we would start getting like a camera ready or move that camera from this direction to this direction, it would just turn off. So we do think, like right now it's going off. And do I dare to turn this back on? See?
Sure.
It's sort of doing it. Yep. It doesn't like being recorded. Hello. And I've tried the ghost box. It's not. It doesn't even want me to do that. So, shy ghost. See, now it's going off. That's weird. Most of this last couple hours is all it's been trying to debunk everything. It's hard when there's a lot of people.
Right.
I like going to hot springs when it's cold
Yeah.
and sitting in like rivers and lakes during the summer. Like my friends and I were thinking about doing Fairmont in July, but I think we're gonna just do this floating trip instead.
No?
And do Fairmont in the winter instead. Because we think that might be.
No too.
This is too hot. July gets way too hot. Hello? I don't know if you like us talking to you. We haven't really been talking to you. Every time I kind of make an announcement that you want to tell us a story, you just like light that thing up. Just keep on doing that. 'Cause I'm recording you. My name's Elise. What's yours? Did you figure out a place to put it? Did you put it on that ledge?
No, I put it on the floor, but it'll get.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll get everything.
That's a good place to put it because there's the floating.
Right. I was thinking about putting it down that way, but there's people staying in this hallway
Yeah.
here, so.
I'm glad we have a small group because they would not.
Yeah, it wouldn't fit in there.
No, and then we'd go upstairs for a little bit. It just wouldn't. If we had more people, we would just flip them upstairs and then.
There's a fourth
If
floor?
you remember the floor that you just, well, the room that you just came from.
Oh, the.
Yeah, I meant that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If like Joshua was here, you would just probably be with them.
Yeah.
I went to the Renaissance Fair yesterday, and then my
yeah.
friend Jessa, who's moved to Roanoke, Virginia, which we were talking about that. You
That's
know
gonna
where
have some ghost
Roanoke
activity.
is? You know what Roanoke is known for?
Is that one of the colonies that disappeared? Yeah.
She's like super into the ghost hunting stuff too.
Nice.
And she stays, sometimes when she goes and visits her best friend Billings, she would stay in the Dude Rancher, which is really haunted. And
So what
so
happened?
she ended up like booking that room, and we just went to hang out with her. We kind of more like just hung out and just asked ghost questions every now and again. So, but we got some weird answers from like our ghost box and this, so that was fun. And then and the Renaissance Fair was really fun. And then the other night, that's where I asked people to come over, and we had a great time there. The weirdest thing was, in this video we recorded, Seth reacted to something in that video, because you were there, in the pink room.
Alright.
And he like walks in, and then he goes like this, and then walks out, and you're all like, so we ended up like putting it on my computer that night, last night, and we watched it, and sure enough, it looks like you reacted to something. Well, we decided to call him, and he said that he just felt like something like was standing in front of him, and then like it's just a weird presence, and then he didn't feel comfortable, and then just walked out. Well, like around 13 minutes into the video, he like walked in, walked to the camera, and was like, nope, and then like walked out. It was like, and he said he still had that feeling. He didn't see anything. It just was like a weird, you know what I mean, like experience. Like this thing is going off. Hello, Miss Pierce. Here's a picture of her too in the hallway when you walk in. I would book this room for like around my birthday. Oh, like how many now 100 rooms already? You guys can ask questions too. There's a voice recorder going, several video cameras. Did you run this building? Is there a reason you came back? Do you know what year it is? Can you do that again? Does the water help you have some energy? Do you like the people that stay here? What year was this building built? Oh, you can go on to the first floor. Are you the owner that lived in this room? Did you work in this building? patient at the hospital? Did you work in the hospital? Is there more than one of you? If there is, can you make a sound? What was that sound?
I was down the hallway.
Probably person. Perfect timing. Yeah. I think we're about to move into the other room. I think it's a good time to do that. We've been in here for more than an hour.
Christians believe all kinds of shit on it.
Yeah, I was thinking we can leave some stuff in here.
We got a camera there.
Yeah, we got a camera in here and we can go up to that room that you just came from, Tim.
The
Yeah.
sort of the hallway attic thing.
Let's go ahead over there. And I'm going to also bring the live feed, even though it's not really a live feed at the moment. It's more of a recording at the moment. Just can't.
Do you want to lock the door?